Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show, Wednesday, January 17, 2018. The question bar is open. You can do like Jeff and send your question right away. Before we go any further, I want just to advise you that CBW Cannabis Wheaton has resumed trading. It was closed this morning. It was halted this morning. There's an information about it. They have made a deal with Afria to sell some cannabis on the international market. I don't know exactly what the news is, but that's what came out this morning. And when the stock opened, it opened at 272, and it kept going down all the way. There was a 1.8 million share traded in the first minute. And then it kept going down for about close to 3 and 4 million shares. And finally, the stock is stabilized at this level right here. So, and Afria never moved on this news. Only CBW has done something. And it's a particular case because the cannabis stocks are right now totally sideways. The bullish cycle is over. We're waiting for another cycle, but the direction it will take is going to be very important because if it goes if it takes the downside, I'll show you that right away. Oops, not there, but here. And as most of the stocks are in the cannabis sector, they're all sideways. So we have had a rebound, but since 2 days it's going sideways, and it's a head and shoulder formation. So you have shoulders here and the head there. So And it really depends if it's going to go down, because if it comes down, it becomes a peak and not a bottom. So we just have to be sure what's next there. So for the moment, I don't suggest to increase any position there. And if it goes down there, and if you bought recently, it would be a good idea to reduce your position. And just in case it would take the downward, the south direction, I mean, we better not buy. I think we have to wait now to break the double top here, which is the last 2 days top here. So, and most of the cannabis stocks are doing that same thing. Look at Emerald Health, another one. Look, it's all the same stuff. Most of the stocks are in the same direction, and some are even coming down. So at the moment, there's no bullish momentum whatsoever on the cannabis. And be careful also at the blockchain, because the blockchain this morning passed under the Bitcoin passed under the $10,000 mark, and also China has said that they are going to stiffen the rules about the Bitcoin. So I think it sends some negative message to the market, and the stocks are going down at the moment. And we had a couple of breakdown yesterday on hash chains, and this morning on Dimetrex and everything. So avoid this sector right now and wait to do anything on the cannabis sector. That we either take the downside or the upside after the actual sideways movement. And I have a few news here. The U.S. bank went down this morning on good result, because Goldman Sachs was predicted 495. They got 568, but minus 4% in the sales. So that's the reason why the stocks went down. So same thing on U.S. Bank Corp and Bank of America. They were all going down this morning, as a CS6 Corporation 2 came out with 64 instead of 56, but still going down. And Adtran here is going down, while Boeing is Adtran is a result. They announced 5 cents, but minus 22% in the sales. And there's a news on Boeing and Adient. Boeing and Adient has made a deal together. They are going to fabricate and sell plane seats. So I don't know what it is, but Boeing is going up on it. Celgene is negotiating with Juno. They want to buy Juno. That's the reason why Juno jumped up this morning. There's another stock that's going down here, Excel, symbol Excel, the name is Elixis, and the news was good because they have announced that with their partner Ipsen, that their cure against cancer has reached the main criteria, and they are going to submit their demand to the FDA at the end of the quarter. But the stock goes down on this. And Eternals and Taris is really volatile today. What happened is they had a good news, actually. They have concluded a license with Strongbridge for Macrylan. So they will be selling Macrylan in the United States and Canada. And but the stock opened here, has shown a nice bullish cycle, but ever since went down, and it's now stabilized at this level. But you know, there's no other thing than day trading this stock, because in swing trading, it's not a very safe stock. It's always doing crazy things. And besides that, nothing is important. I mean, the gold stock, they are just reporting like production as usual. So there's nothing is interesting in there. Look, the Nasdaq market seems to be ready for another ride with a higher bottom at the late morning. And the Dow is almost back to what it was yesterday, because it rose 300 points yesterday, it went down 300 points, and now it's going back up. We have 211 points down already. But the Canadian market is not doing that well. You know, we only have 26 points, and it's a little, there's not much going on here. Small movements everywhere, and now it's again it's coming back. We thought maybe the financial sector could break out this morning because if you look at the daily chart, it's at an important resistance. So every time it comes to break the resistance, it finally comes back. So that's what happened here again. If I show you that on the daily chart, that's what it is, you see. So every time it comes to break the resistance, it finally comes back. So we'll just have to wait until the movement is officially breaking the resistance. So far, consumer discretionary and financial saved the sector this morning because nothing else is doing anything. The mining has gone up too, but not enough. I can't see any buy signal or whatever in there. It's just a little rebound. You see, tech keeps going down a little bit. Arizona Mining had a news this morning, so the stock kept going up. But the other stocks of the sector are not so nice. Look at Katanga testing its support already. So I can't see anything very, very positive. Only London seems to be breaking out, but the volume is so low. I'm not really sure that it's worthwhile buying that stuff. So we have a few questions here. Let's start with Jeff. Today is just fun not to be in cryptos and watching it. Of course, Jeff. Those that have it are not very happy right now because most of them are going down. Hi, Michel. MMG, is that a good entry point? Of course, no, because HMMG, I just showed you that a few minutes ago. You gotta wait until, look, it's easy. Look at the 15-minute charts on it. It will convince you. Look, you have all negative peaks here, and it's totally sideways at the moment. So we really have, it's either gonna go there or there. But we have to wait to see which side it's going to take, and it's the same scenario on most of the stocks. David here. Hi, Michel. I would like to buy EMH at 640. But again, it's still the same thing. Look, we have the same thing at HMMJ. If you look at this, we have this exact same formation there. So I think you better wait. You should buy it at 675 and on the way up instead of buying it here, because if it goes down there, you're gonna have to sell it.
Find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons to manage your investments with National Bank Direct Brokerage. Commission fees fixed at $9.95 anytime for all clients and starting at only $6.95 for active investors. No administrative fees if you hold at least $20,000 in your accounts. Registered accounts available in U.S. currency. Powerful tools to help you manage your portfolio. Award-winning customer service and satisfaction levels amongst the highest in the industry. To learn more, visit nbdb.ca or call us now.
Welcome back. Here's a second question, still from David. that wanted to buy EMH at 640. I said, I don't think it's a good thing. But you also want to buy OSK at 366. You said good call. Okay, oops, okay, now I'm back. Look, first of all, the stock was here at the bottom, okay, at 319. Now, since then, it came out to 375, so that's quite a bit of percentage, 20% already. So the stock almost reached its previous resistance here. So we went from a downtrend to a sideways trend, and now you are at the end of the bullish cycle. And if you look at the gold stocks, they are here, and the gold is over there. So if you look at your stock, it's not really the best performer. And so if I was you, first of all, you know, there might be a chance for the gold stock to pick up, you know, if we break this, you know, but so far we don't have any signal on the sector. So for this stock, I would prefer to see the stock to stay still under the $4 mark, and then start up a new bullish cycle around 4. So then at least you will have escaped the sideways trend and reverse the downtrend and begin a new uptrend. Okay, so it would be a much better call at this level. Okay, so again, still not much happening. You know, we can't do any miracle today. It's the market that we have. I went to see the U.S. market is so strong. So look, I have clarify the sector a little bit. You know, the first 16 stocks are the best, are the stock on the move on the Dow Jones today. But the responsibles are not Chevron, nor not GE, not Caterpillar, neither Nike or McDonald or Disney, you know, and neither the bank, because the banks are going down, you know. No, it's the other way. It's the other way. We have a few stocks like the responsible for today's 208 point is IBM that is breaking out. It's Intel that is beginning a new bullish cycle towards the double resistance of $47. It's Pfizer that has a decent quote under the resistance there. You have Coca-Cola, but you look at Coca-Cola over a year. You know, I'm not going to buy something under this big resistance out there. And you have Procter & Gamble that's pulling back within a downtrend, but it's a big quote, you know. So the very positive is United Health Group. Yes, it's definitely, this one is making a new high, and Boeing is just back where it were yesterday. 3M that continues its cycle, and Home Depot that bounced back to where it was. You know, there are 16 stocks like that, but that are not proving anything. It's coming where it was before. So I very hardly see the beginning of a new bullish cycle there on the market. You know, there are just certain stocks that are stronger than others, because besides that, on the market, when we look at all the sector, it's very difficult to find a new bullish momentum somewhere, because they are not there. They are nearby though. You know, whenever USO breaks out, the stocks could follow the movement, but it's not the case. On the gold, it's a small correction so far. It's still an uptrend, and the stock could break out somehow sometime here, but we gotta wait until we see that movement, which is not there yet. So avoid the blockchain, wait for the cannabis, and wait for all of those sectors that until they show us some wave of buyers, some bullish momentum coming from somewhere. But it's not the case right now. So, you know, don't overtrade, and wait for the best signal. It's always the best thing to do. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.